Hey everybody, I'm Chris Blakeman, and I want to talk to you about an awesome class that we have coming up. Lisa's been hard at work in her sewing room, creating some awesome projects. These are fun, creative, functional projects that you can use when you're traveling. She's created about 6 different projects that involve multimedia creation. So there's different types of things, including thread, ink, different types of materials, stabilizers. We're cutting, we're embellishing crystals, and craft text too. So why don't you tell us about these new projects?
So I have 6 different ones, and we're going to be making them in the class. So the first one is going to be a cord case, and I've done a few different versions of it, and I'm still kind of working out, but I think we're going to work with crystals, and then work with different types of materials. So there's elastic in here, there's a zipper in here, and it's all built in the hoop. So it's got a zipper, and you can store stuff, and then it just seals up all together and ties, and you've got a little traveling cord case.
Yeah, it looks like we used metallic thread in there.
And then on the front, I've also done some paintworks, so with different
Got some crystals.
different materials. So you can use your machine to draw and do crystal works as well as paint. So it's really fun. We get to work with different types of medias and kind of work outside the box.
It's really creative.
The next one that we're going to be making is a hot iron case. So sometimes when you're traveling around and you need to pack up your hot iron really quickly, you have to be careful because, it's hot. So I made a case that's all done in the hoop, and it's got a special type of material in there that protects against heat, and then it wraps up your cord, holds your hot iron, and then you don't have to worry about putting it in your luggage while it's still hot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It says hot. Caution.
Yep, so we also took with the hot, what I did is I used the machine to cut out the letters, and then we applicate it down. Or I applicate it down.
Cool.
Yep, and so I also have a pretty easy one here that's just a basic sleep mask. And with this, you could pretty much put anything you wanted on top, but I put a little sleeping face. And I've just been realizing how important it is to have good sleep and to not have any extra light or sound. And especially when you're traveling, you want to get a lot of good sleep. So it's nice to block out light. And it's got a nice soft flannel on the inside. So it's comfy.
Nice.
Oh, you look wonderful.
That's a nice embellishment.
I made it myself.
What's next?
Okay, so I also have, this is a toothbrush bag. And on the inside, it has a vinyl, it's like an oilcloth. So you could do different types of vinyls in there to kind of protect against water. Because when you put your toothbrush or your toiletries away, you don't want to be putting them in a cloth bag so they don't get wet everywhere. So it's lined with a special kind of oilcloth. And then I hand digitized the embellishments on the front, and then I did some BSR work on the back.
So they get the pattern with the class?
Yep, so you'll get the pattern with the class, and I can talk to you guys about how you can make your own different types of embellishments and how you can incorporate things like free motion or couching or different types of embellishments into your embroidery project. So it kind of gives you more freedom to be more creative instead of just pushing a button and making an in-the-hoop project.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So I also have here, this is a travel journal, and you can actually take the insert out and put new ones in as you go. And then on the background it has pen work, and I did a kind of a quilting design, so it's an edge-to-edge design that's done with a pen, and on the front it has a cutout. So everything that you see that's gold has been cut out.
Cool.
Yep, so it's just a negative. And then I sewed the pockets in, so this one isn't done all in the hoop. The cutout and the drawing is done in the hoop, and then I sewed it all together using some fun feet that we'll get to talk about. So we're going to learn a lot about feet. We're going to learn a lot about really cool attachments that make embroidery a lot more fun and how we can be more creative with embroidery. And then this one is not done in the hoop, but it's something I wanted to make for myself because I hear that terry cloth is actually bad for your hair. And so I made a silk-lined hair towel using the machine as well as a serger. So this is 2 layers of terry cloth and then 2 layers of silk. Well, it's not real silk, but it's good for your hair. And so I'll show you how you can do different types of serger stitches that go through lots of tricky layers of fabric and then bulky layers of fabric.
And it's got a big button.
Mm-hmm. Make you look like a boxer.
How cool.
Mm-hmm. So we can talk about things like circular attachments and just fun different embellishments, and we'll have a lot of fun. I don't think you have enough hair to make that work.
Mm.
And then I've got other ones here that are done in different colors, so you don't always have to do black and gold. I actually went with the black and gold theme because this year is Bernina's 125th year, so we wanted to do something kind of fun with the black and gold. But I have other samples here that have different colors. So you can pick and choose different colors for your projects once you go home and make them for anybody. It's a great time because we'll be doing the project mid-November, or all the projects mid-November, so then you can go home and make them as Christmas gifts because they make really great compact Christmas gifts. And they're unique.
Mm.
And then you can change the embellishments on the inside, so you can change what kinds of things you put on the fronts and on the insides. So they're completely customizable.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How
So
fun.
this one I did with the circular attachment.
Circular sewing.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of fun.
Circular sewing with decorative stitches and fun thread.
Yep. So we'll talk about all this different types of attachments, how to couch, how to.
Use different needles?
Nope. It's all like just moved, all done with one.
Great.
It'd be cool to do it with 2 needles. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And
There's only 10 seats available, and we already have people signed up, so make sure you click through to sign up. The class will include all of your materials, lunch for each day, and of course we're going to give away prizes and make it a party. But this is a great opportunity to make 6 fun projects using out-of-the-box techniques.
Yep. It's going to be team sewing, and everybody will walk away with a couple of projects, and we're just going to have a really good time. And we're going to learn a lot, too.
Awesome. Thanks, Lisa.
For sure.